you are familiar with the eMS system already from the application phase. And I want to come back to the picture that Frank brought in yesterday, the family. So if you look at the eMS, I would say it's a teenager. A teenager that has already a lot of skills, who can do the job, but with the teenager, you never know exactly how it will behave. So it works well in the testing environment, but once you send it out to the world and it gets in a stressy situation, sometimes there are surprises. But I think we have also to understand the situation of our teenager eMS. It's a family member of a patchwork family, a big patchwork family, which is the Interreg family, including transnational programs, cross-border programs, and so there are about 30 or more programs using this eMS. And meaning for eMS, eMS has to speak different languages. It has to behave for all the different cultural environments. It has to obey the different families' rules, and that's not always easy. Please be also a bit understanding for our eMS. And it's growing, it's learning, and we are training it so that it will be a perfect tool with the program for the implementation. So I'm showing you now the reporting section in our test environment. And what is new in this period is that we have also a partner report. In the past, we started only with the project report. The partner reporting, it was left over, or it was left to the project, to the lead partner, to organize it themselves. So now we have a clear structure starting the reporting from the partner report. How do you give access to the partner reports? This is done in the supplementary information. So when you start filling in the supplementary information, you will have this user assignment. And this user assignment is crucial for the reporting. Okay. Yeah. So here you have all the partners of your project, and you can assign users. So you have, by default, the lead partner user, and then you can assign one or more users for each partner, or you can remove them as well when they're not working for the project anymore. So you get the information from your project partners who are going to be the users working for the project, and you fill in the username, you press add, and this means that for the partner DFG, we have two assigned users, Pia and Max, and they can access the partner report. So we have logged in as a lead partner, and you get to the dashboard where you see all the project that you're working with. We take the test 333. Yeah, here we are. And this is the project overview section where you which is shown then once you entered the project. So the first important thing is the selection of the role. So you as a lead partner, you have two different roles. You have two hats. You have the role of a project partner, and you have the role of a lead partner. And reporting usually starts with the role of a project partner. This is because this partner report is the starting point also for entering the expenditure. It's not only content, but it's also reporting the expenditure. And from the partner report, the expenditure goes to the national controller for certification. So that's the reason why also a lead partner fills in a partner report, content and financial part. So you have an overview of the reports. So we had a preparation cost report already. We had a report for the first period. You have an overview also where the project is. So you see you have a status. So you have 2 reports that are already have been submitted. The report has been certified by the controller. 1 has been included in a project report. The second one is not included in a project report yet. So you have, as a lead partner, quite a good overview where your reports are at the moment. If you want to create a new report, you click here, create a new report, and the reporting section opens. The reporting section is structured in different tabs. So you have first a reporting on content and overview. It's called A and B because this is information that goes then in the project report to section A and section B. So as a partner, you will give an overview on the partner's work in the respective reporting period. You will have a reporting on project outputs, and you just report on the relevant outputs by clicking on Add Output. And then the section where to fill in information and where to upload evidence is opening up. The same is then for the target groups. Also here you, depending on the work you have done, the target groups you have reached, you select the target group. The drop-down menu is based on the information that you have given in the application form. You just select. You provide explanation and figures. Next, you report per working package. So on management, you have the description field, general progress. You have the option to comment on problems, on deviations in the work package, and you add the deliverables you were working on. Also here, the same logic. You have a list of deliverables in your drop-down menu, and you select the relevant ones. And you report on it. You can upload for each deliverable, you can upload a documented deliverable evidence. This is the same structure for the thematic work packages, also for the investment-related work packages, the investment specification, and the communication work package. Highly important, you know it already from the application form, don't forget to save. So you can save at the end of the section, or you have also a save report button here. Question? Maybe an important information, it was shortly mentioned yesterday. Once a partner opens up a partner report, it is visible to the lead partner. The lead partner can follow, he can see how far the partners have started reporting. They can also check on the quality, which is highly important. And, but the lead partner has no writing access, just reading access, unless the partner gives the lead partner in this user assignment section the right to also edit the report. But I think it's the task of the partner to write its own report. Yeah. The list of expenditure is the place where you fill in the information on the financial reporting. So also here you have an overview table, and by clicking on Add a Real Cost, you you will get a form where you insert all the detailed information that is needed for your financial reporting. Instruction how to fill it in will be given by our colleagues in the financial workshop, and you will have also fact sheets with clear instruction how to properly fill in. What is really crucial is this is a key element for the financial reporting. So this is the information that goes then to the controller, and once it is certified by the controller, it is difficult to access this section again. So it can be opened, but it means to redo the controller's work and all the work done afterwards. So here also train your partners well to properly fill it in from the beginning, so that that's the correct budget line, the correct work package, the description is like the instruction in the fact sheets. So as good, the reporting is faster when this information is good at the very beginning. So we're close. You will have also in the partner report, based on the information you inserted in this list of expenditure, you will have to define the partner co-financing. So where does the money from the partner come from? You will get a target value, and you can also give the lead partner a forecast on what is going to be reported in the next reporting period. This is just a pure forecast, just information, nothing binding. Once you have, and then we have still the annex section, yes. So in first place, all annexes should be related to the outputs and to the deliverables. So you, in first place, upload in section A and B. In case there is the need to upload additional information, you have the possibility to do it in the annex section. How to submit a report. So when you have a look on the menu on the left side, you will not find a submit button. You only have a button called check saved report. This check, similar like the check you had upon the submission of the application form, checks whether the report has been properly filled in, and there is one check in the system which goes to this section D, to this partner co-financing. So the system checks whether the information that is provided here really matches the target value. This is to ensure the correctness of the financial data in the report. So our project has passed, and then you can submit the report. So now you will find the button Submit Report in the menu, and you can submit the report. How to get an overview on your financial figures. You will find in the left menu the Partner Finance Report, which gives you access to a very detailed information on the budget. So here you really can see how much budget you have in the different budget lines, how much you have already reported on, how much was already approved and certified by the certifying authority. So it gives you a really complex overview, and this table, depending on the status of the report, will also modify. So once a report has been certified, the expenditure has been certified by the first level controller, here the table will give you the most recent budget situation. So it's a handy tool to monitor your current situation and also to see where your project report stands. As long as you have not submitted a report, you can also delete a report and restart from scratch. You can print the report, you will get a PDF document that you can print or download. You have direct access to the application form and the supplementary information. So sometimes when you're working in the report, you want to know what was there exactly in the application form, and you just go back to the project application form. And here you will find reporting, and you go back to reporting. We are back to the overview table. So what is also interesting is you have here in this partner reports overview table, you have also the option to see the so-called partner living tables. This is a tool provided by the eMS to give you a clear insight on the most current situation up to the day, up to the minute, on the money, on your financial situation. So here you really can see how much money you have reported, how much money is still there, and you can also see who approved what, so and who deducted which amount, so whether the controller deducted a certain amount, or it was the JS or the MA, so you really can follow the status of the reporting and also see where the money is and how much money you still have in the pipeline. And maybe also interesting, just let's go quickly back. So all the financial tables, you will find an export button at the end of the table, which allows you to export the table to an Excel file to further proceed the data. So there's no need to have separate Excel table systems in place in order to properly monitor your project. And it's also easy then for the lead partner to see the current situation of the partner and do a better financial planning. So you select the role of a lead partner, and you have the overview table on the project reports, the joint project reports, and you say, create a new report, and the system opens up the reporting form. Also here you have structured in project report, then a reporting per work package. You can have access to the single certificates that you include in the report. You have a section that gives you the overview on the financial tables, and also here you have an annex section, so quite a similar structure as you already know it from the partner report. We have already learned in the presentation given earlier by Winfried which kind of information has to be included in the different sections, especially A and B. So just to shortly show you how it looks in the system. So you have the reporting on the main achievements. This was the information that has to be given in the style of a press release. You have then the reporting on the specific objectives, on the output achievements, result indicators, and the target groups. What is, you will find also here, this is then more for the financial colleagues, also a text box where you can fill in information on financial related problems, deviations, information related to the financial section. So one key element of this section A is the list of available certificates of expenditure. So as soon as the first level, the national controller has issued a certificate of expenditure, it is available for the reporting on the project level. And you will find it all available certificates listed in this overview table. And by clicking, again, so where is it gone? I can't see it anymore. There's a tick to be done. Here. So here, by ticking on the expenditure, you include the certificate to the project report, meaning that it is now available here under section C, and all the certified expenditure is automatically available in the financial section. So no typing in of financial data. This is automatically done by the system. Yeah. This is different than for the content. Here you really have to go to the partner report, copy paste, or write your own information. Yeah. So in I would say 99% of the cases, you would include all the available certificates that you have. Only in very exceptional cases, you would not include an available certificate. Then you go to the reporting per work package. So also here you would say what is the status of the work package, whether it has started, whether it's proceeding according to work plan, or it's behind or ahead of schedule. You provide an overview on the work package, activities done in the reporting period, you comment on problems and deviations, and then you go activity per activity and provide information on the single deliverable. The information is automatically transferred from the application form, and also here you give an insight on the current status, and you can upload the documents related to the deliverable, the documentation. Here you have access to the single certificates. So if you want to check, sorry, I have to go out here. So this is how it looks like. So you can see per certificate all the single items that have been included. You can also get information whether the controller has deducted some amounts, and and you can have a look into the details. So it's financial reporting is quite transparent. You have, based on this information coming from the certificates, you have also your overview tables, so where you can have a look on the budget per budget line, per partner, per work package, and get an overview. Also here you would see the status, where the money is, how much has been certified by the CA, how much is currently reported to and declared to the GS, how much is still in the pipeline. And you have an annex section where you can upload the scanned hard copy certificates of the controllers. You can upload the signed request for payment. If not uploaded in the communication section in the first reporting period, you would have to upload the communication strategy, but you have all the instruction what to upload where and where to fill it what in the fact sheets and in the implementation manual. Also here you have the check saved report, and only once the project has passed the check, this button transforms into Submit Report. You can delete the report if you want to redo the work. You have direct access to the application form. You have direct access to the supplementary information. You can print the report, and you have also direct access to open partner reports of the lead partner. So just a quick go. Yes. And where to find the living tables on the project level, it's when you have selected the row lead partner, you will find the project living tables here in the left side menu, where you have, like I showed you for the partners, all the very detailed information, where you can see where the money is, how much is in the pipeline, whether a report is at the GS level, at the MA, so you can really follow where the reporting is.